3D tutorials. Today's video is part 3 of how we can get a different map out of the mudbox and rendering it inside Maya. And in this video we're going to look at how we can exporting the normal map. So the normal map, basically there are actually two ways to do this. The first way we're going to use the UV extract, and second way we can convert it first to the bomb map, and then we're going to converting it to the normal map. But the important part of this is actually, if you see here, I have two versions of my models or head. Here the simple shape of it, and the second one is the detail I have putting it on here. Okay, so the important thing you need to know, you need first of all check if they have UV with a high vision. So if you have using level 6 on this one, so you need to actually go ahead and put this to be level 6 also. So we just selecting it and shift D couple of times until we getting 6 level. So now you can see we have getting 6 level. Before we can extract the map, if we check the UV, you can see something is there are not UV for this one. For this one we have the UV, but for this one we don't having it. So to get it back, we're going to the UV and map and recreate the levels of the UV. So it's going to create the level of the UV once again. So very important thing, because with this way you're going to get very nice normal map or bomb map or vector or displacement map or whatever map they are. So we have now two of them, one with the original one and second one with the head which have information on it. So to get a start to it, we're just going to use the first way, which we're using the normal map extract. We're going to add the original one which have no detail on it, and the important thing, you have the highest level which is 5. Then we're going to select the model which we have the information on or is clothing detail on it. We're going to add it, add the selected. Okay, no. So we just deselect and select it again. So here we have it, and make sure you have the highest level. So this one, it need to be the same. And for this you can use the railcast and try the best guess, but for this I'm going to use the first option. Putting it to be smooth, and we don't want to have the hard on the UV, and that is working fine. And we're going to find the size, and to getting a bit smoother we can have 2 or 4x, and that is for my eye going to use, and we're going to exporting it as normal map, but I want to have the TIFF with the 8-bit. So I'm trying to override this one, and then we can just, we don't want to have the preview, so we just press extract. So it will take some of time. So here we are, press OK. So if I go to this UV and see on it, you can see we're getting very nice on the shape there, but we have a problem with the ear, so it needs to be fixed manually. And we have also kind of these things because of the UV cut we have, so we're getting this one on it. But it's looking good. But now we want to create the second way to creating this this model. So the second way is going to be, we're going to use, or we're going to actually creating a displacement map, which is we're going to, the same things, we're going to select the original one as highest level and use these two options on it, and then we're going to add the detail we have adding to the second model, and make sure it is the highest level also, using the first option there, and 2x maybe to getting a bit smooth. And the important thing when it came to the bump map or displacement map, you need have is to be at, I will recommend the 32-bit, and because the other you will not get it exactly the same information as you can see here inside the mudbox. So here we're going to use the open EXR, or you can also use the TIFF with the 32-bit, so up to you. So we're just calling it for the bump. And the thing we want to do, we want to this one give us a preview, but I just check this off to show you how you can self-import this file to it. So then we're just going to press extract. So I don't know if you think it is very nice black-white things, and we want to actually go ahead and import it to the mudbox. So to do this, first of all, we need to select the right object, which is this object without any information. When we have selecting it, we're going to the layer, going to the paint layer, and our option, right click on it, import layer. So we need to find the layer we want, and that is this one. So it's asking which one it is, and that is a bump map, and press OK. So here you can see we have nice bump map on it, but now we want to actually convert this one to be a normal map from the bump map, and then we just making OK. Then we have now, of course, we have two now, and that is the normal map we have creating. That is a second way to creating a normal map. So I need also use the TIFF again and normal map 2. So if we just log into the first one we have done, it is a bit softer, smoother. And if we're looking to the second one, we're getting very sharp one. So again, what is option do you want to look to it? But now we want to show you how you can render these inside Maya with Arnold 5. So to starting, I have the low vision of it, and we have a simple direct light, and now we're going to hybrid shape. And I have already used the Arnold shader, which is AI standard surface, and from here we're going to geometry, and we just click on here and find the file we want, and we can just say that is a tangent space. From here we can just select our map. So here it is, and let me see. Maybe we're starting by normal map 1. So the important thing you need to have actually make the filter option to be off, and for the Arnold use the raw file. So, and here we have all things, and if we just take a look to it with rendering, so here you can see is nice vision of the normal map we have getting, and if we're looking here we cannot see the seam that has been creating. But if you using the sRGB, so you can see the R kind of seam is going to be on it. So that is very important thing when you're rendering the normal map with the Arnold, you using the raw file. So that was basically the first one. Now we want to actually go ahead and load the second normal map we have creating. So here is the second one. We're just opening it, and same thing, make this to be off, and we use the raw file and just renderer. So here you can see this one is going to be a bit sharper in the second one, and again with the raw file you have not this seam on it. So that is the first one. We just make a comparisons. I just saved this, and we're just going to change the file to number 1, and so it's going to be rendered, about to be finished, and here it is. So here the first one is give more softer, and here is the second one. So that was the first one and second one. And again, up to you which result do you like and which result do you want to use. So that was a two-way to creating normal map inside mudbox and rendering it inside Maya with Arnold 5. Thanks for watching.